Frankincense.
Yeah, just the fragrance, like the oil of joy, like it's an essential oil.
Yeah.
It's anointed oil. The oil you want to put on somebody's forehead and pray over them, right?
Why?
Because that's the thing. And they put it on anger right there, and they go, damn, know that you? What's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to another episode
of the Davis Unfiltered. Wow, I got loud.
You did. That was very confident. Of the Davis Unfiltered. For those that didn't, I guess, understand, what that moment was. Where we talk love, faith, and all things relationships.
Yes. I
am Travell.
And I'm Ashley.
Together, we are Davis. Gang, gang. All right.
What was that?
That's a different kind of I don't know.
Okay.
I just felt kung fu-ish with that gang gang. All right. But hey, man, we get to talk about an exciting topic. At least it's exciting to us.
Yeah.
Right? It's a very pivotal time. I feel like, especially in your walk with Christ, it can make you or break you.
Yeah.
It depends on how you do it.
Yeah. And it builds the foundation to a healthy marriage.
To a healthy marriage.
To a healthy one.
Healthy.
How you start is important.
How you start is going to determine how it goes.
Yeah.
I felt like I was going somewhere profound with that, but it's all right.
But it's okay.
It's all right. I was just, on the spot. I don't freestyle because my style ain't free.
Whoa.
That was better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, dating, right?
Not just dating, but dating God's way.
Dating God's way, because there's a difference. Yeah.
Because dating is raggedy.
Yeah.
Dating God's way.
Dang.
Is wonderful.
I mean, yeah, when you think about it, the dating life
without God.
God, yeah,
it's very ghetto.
It's ghetto.
Okay, it's raggedy.
It's a little ghetto.
I'm trying to stay raggedy. Okay, it's raggedy.
I mean,
it's ghetto and raggedy.
I mean, now you're starting to make that sound interchangeable.
You're right.
Yeah.
Dating without God is not a good situation.
Yeah. Don't. So
would not recommend.
Right.
0 stars.
0 stars, man.
0.
That's real. So yeah. So we want to talk about just like some some helpful keys when it comes to doing that. Just that, dating God's way. And I think this is important to us because it's like we got to really walk through that, see what that's like. And praise the Lord, we get to see the other side of it.
Yeah.
And man, even though our marriage isn't perfect, we get to stand here and say it's healthy and get to credit a lot of the healthiness of it to the way we decided to date.
Yes, that is true.
But notice I said the word decided.
Mm-hmm. It was a choice that we had to make. How we were going to date.
Right.
Now that with the mind renewal and relationship with Christ and all the ungodly cycles and stuff we had to break, like we had to do something different. Like what worked before in relationships, what worked before in dating. I mean, what we did before in all those situations, it didn't work.
So wasn't really the way.
We had to do something different.
Yeah. So that was a decision, and thank God for that decision.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how differently stuff would have.
It would have been very different. We would not have gotten married.
No, probably. No, you're probably right. You're probably right. I mean, when you don't do it God's way, most of the time it don't end up successful.
Yeah.
Even if you end up getting married, that don't mean you successfully did it.
Yeah, because I know a lot of good people, like kind, nice people who didn't have Christ in their relationship, who got married
or didn't have Christ first.
Christ first, right?
In a relationship.
Who got married and they still together, but their marriage just isn't God's best.
And most of it is the stuff that's coming out or the fallout is coming from like whatever was the foundation laid during dating. All right. So we'll just get right to it. Here goes some top 5 keys for dating God's way. About to drop some dimes, right? We're going to call it, matter of fact, we're going to call it dimes for dating.
Okay.
Yeah. You like that? That was better.
It's giving millennial,
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Dimes for decades.
that's what we are.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. For the 99 and the 2000. But number one, just skip. You got let it roll over.
No,
Let it roll over.
that's crazy, actually.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So number one, evaluate your readiness.
Yeah.
Evaluate your readiness. And the reason that's important is that we know that relationships exposes things. It exposes pride, right? Lord knows, once somebody get in a relationship, that's when all of a sudden it's like, I've arrived. You can't tell me nothing. I want what I want. I want nobody telling me what to do. I want nobody in my business.
Right.
Yeah, it exposes pride. If there's a lack of holiness is in your heart, because you ever notice holiness seem a lot more easier when you just by yourself.
It is. It's not. Don't seem. It is. Like it's a lot
Yeah.
easier because you don't have that temptation. You don't have that body to be tempting. You don't
Right.
have that person. Like because if it's just you, yourself, and yourself, me, myself, and I, then it's but so much. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right. And
you can fall
sometimes
into. Yeah.
you cannot have you cannot really be at a level of maturity in the area of holiness like internally, and then that gets exposed once you start, dating somebody, once you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
It also can expose secret voids that you may have in your heart. You don't talk about them much. Nobody may not know, but they're voids that you really have inside.
Yeah.
And you probably cover them up with a bunch of serving. You cover them up with, how you worship in public, and you get what I mean? You say all the right things, stuff like that. I mean, you do all of the actions and Christian disciplines and stuff, but you still have voids that you haven't allowed God to really fill.
Right. And usually once you're in a relationship, it gets exposed because like one, you have a person there that's kind of around you a lot and so they're going to see that, they're going to challenge you or sometimes like when you are within a relationship and you're getting to know somebody, you're having to teach somebody who you are, a lot of those things get exposed, whether it's the way you communicate, the way you receive constructive criticism,
Yeah.
the way you're with someone, like those things just comes out. Like it's really hard to hide the voids or hide the areas where you need to grow when you have somebody that is literally getting to know you. Like it's hard to hide the stuff. It's gonna come out, especially once you get married. Like you literally y'all live together. You're together.
Right. No, that's real. And the last thing that it exposes, that at least that we got here, it exposes ulterior motives that you may have. Yeah, and some people, they know how to like seem to have a pure heart and seem to have God first and all of that. And it's like really the whole time, how somebody get that blessing they was wanting. Boy, that's certain until they get to a level of hierarchy and they job field, career field, it's a level of money, or they get that relationship.
They
And now
stop
it's just
praying.
like,
They stop coming to church. They stop serving.
what?
They withdraw and isolate from community. Like it's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But it's very consistent. Like people really
Right.
truly do that. But it shows you where their motives were, where their intentions were, where their heart truly was. It's just
Right.
like, okay, you were praying until you got what you wanted. Like you were only praying to get what you wanted. And once you got it, it's like, okay, I don't really, all right, I'm good. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but.
Nope. Yep. So those are all the different things that we know comes out at, well, like basically we saying a relationship, it squeezes you. And we get to see if it's oil that comes out or if it's I don't know, what's something that's, I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Sour.
Sour.
I don't know.
Something.
I just thought about a Sour Patch Kid.
Sour Patch Kids come out?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, first they're sour, then they're sweet, but more so first they're sweet, then they're sour. More so what I mean.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's go with this, right? Where it can be oil that comes out, but is it like that oil where your car need an oil change? Or is just black oil
Crazy.
that comes out you like when a relationship like squeeze you? Or is it like,
frankincense?
Yeah, just a fragrance, like the oil of joy, like it's an essential oil.
Yeah.
It's anointed oil. The oil you want to put on somebody's forehead and pray over them. right?
Why did
Because that's the thing. And they put it on thing right there, and they go, "Dan, no, that you? What? No? Okay, you leave me hanging. All right. So
that's actually
yeah. So number 2. All right. Set a godly foundation from the start,
yes.
from the jump. Before we go on
Yeah.
a date, before we get googly eyes, before any of that, like you want to start. I mean, you want to set a godly foundation.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, what we've learned by personal experience, but also working with so many different couples, it's a lot harder to backtrack once you've already crossed certain
Oh
boundaries
man.
or like you've already done certain things. Like it's so much harder with your flesh, which is everything,
Once you
all the
done kissed
things.
on day 2,
Once you done did certain things or just lack certain boundaries, it's so hard to go back because you're just like,
once you had
now
a
I've
time of prayer
experienced,
together,
right? I've experienced. I've experienced this, so now I can't have this. So it makes it a lot harder
yeah,
when it's already hard in itself. So it's
yeah.
so much easier to from the beginning to just set a boundary, be intentional about it. A
Once
lot of
you done
people,
posted
oh, I
on the
didn't think
ground,
about it. Right? Oh, I didn't think about it. I just no, you should think about it. Like that's not cute to say. I just didn't think. No, you should be intentional about all the
yeah,
things.
from the start. So so that I feel like setting that foundation again, it comes back to like Romans 12 too. Like, are you like have you renewed your mind about dating? Okay, are y'all do y'all have the same mindset
Mm-hmm.
about it? Making sure that the foundation you set in is not the same, is not with the same thinking, the same perspective, the same mentality that you used to have when it comes to dating. But I also think about 1 Corinthians 15:33, where it talks about how, bad company corrupts good character or
Mm-hmm.
corrupts good morals. So you want to like, they're just talking about how the wrong relationship or the wrong person that could change you.
Mm-hmm.
You change your whole morale. Like you can literally fall off from getting into the wrong relationship. So are you setting a godly foundation as far as like, okay, what's the kind of company you guys keep when y'all
Right.
together? You get what I mean? Is it based on the principle,
Right. Is it based
on the
on the
word?
word? Like, is Christ in the center or is it
Yeah.
just emotion
Yeah, or
driven?
your
Is it
feelings.
just, right? Is it your feelings? Is it just emotions? Is it just physical? Like, what is it? Is it surface stuff? Is
Yeah.
it getting beneath the surface? Like, is it talking about real things?
Yeah.
Like, that makes a difference because again, when Christ is not at the center, you begin to backtrack on your boundaries and your morals, and then you're like, okay, oh, I'll let this one slide, or I'll let, and eventually
Yeah.
who are you?
It
You know?
should contribute to your growth.
Right.
That's when you setting a godly foundation to where it contributes to your growth. The thing that you should be like finding yourself, I guess like, man, falling for somebody about or getting googly eyed about or you getting chills about is when it's like you see certain moments in it where it's just like, oh, I'm actually gonna grow from this. This
Right.
person cares about me growing. This person, man, is saying something that pushes me. You know what I mean? To my best
Yeah. And
self.
I'm also thinking like,
That made
okay,
me fall in love. Like,
right.
yeah.
After the time spent, like, do I feel more encouraged to go pray to God about something or to like have a different perspective going into God's word? Like, am I reflecting on, okay, how can I be a better daughter? Like, how can, like
Yeah.
thinking about the things that actually matter? Like, is this person encouraging you to just want to be your very best?
Yeah.
Not for them, but just as a person and as a Christian, like as a follower, like, are they pushing you towards that? Like,
Right.
but if they're not, if you just like, oh, I gotta make sure I look cute, like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. No, that's real. One of our caption worthy statements we always say on this is to strive for a relationship that has God's hand on it,
yeah,
not just his name.
yes,
And what that means is, anybody can say, "Oh man, we in a godly relationship," and you think just because you go to church or
yeah,
y'all both go to church, y'all both go to the same church, and that's not what make it
hmm,
a godly relationship. That's just you. Okay, you put his name on it, but it's like, is it a relationship where he could put his hand on it?
right. Like,
You know what I'm
can
saying?
people see like the favor of God in your relationship? Like, is God truly being glorified in it, or are you just saying that He is?
Right.
It's very evident. You can see the fruit in relationships,
Yeah.
honestly.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
All right, here we go. Number 3, we have evaluate compatibility honestly.
yes.
Evaluate compatibility honestly.
I think so many people avoid the hard conversations or avoid the elephants in the room when it comes to compatibility.
Yep.
Because they like how this person looks, or they just think like, oh my gosh, like, and I know this sounds superficial, but this is a lot of people like, oh, they're like, our pictures will be so cute on social media, or we'll make cute babies, and it's just like,
That's
guys,
crazy.
you know,
Yeah.
but no, so
We
you
call
really
that them
gotta.
Pinterest board relationships.
Right. No, like you genuinely have to be, you have to have the conversation. Like, are we truly compatible? Like, do our lives truly align? Like, is this going to make sense for us to be together? Like, and
Yeah.
actually face the conversation. Because what we've seen is a lot of people avoid having the conversation about these things because they're afraid that the person might not actually, they might not be compatible.
Yeah.
So they rather just not talk about it.
Yeah, they might deep down know it, and it's like you stay in denial about it.
Mm-hmm.
But that reminds 2 Corinthians 6:14 when it talks about not be unequally yoked,
Right.
right? How can the light also mix with dark?
Yes.
So that's not just even talking about. That's not talking about just saved or unsaved. Unequally yoked. That could be mature, immature. Two different levels of desire or desires in our walk, different churches, different denominations, just the spiritual alignment with each other. It's not there.
It's different. It's a lot of
Yeah,
different aspects
different
to it.
aspects to it.
Where it's like you have to evaluate a lot of things. It's not just one thing or the other.
Yeah, somebody be casual Christian, the other person passionate Christ follower.
Right.
You get what I'm
It's a
saying?
huge difference, and it can cause a lot of friction when you're not on the same page. Like if you're not compatible, if you're not reliant. Because I think a lot of people also look at, okay, if we both, like you say, if we both go to church, or if we both are Christ followers, like if we both identify as Christians, then we're equally yoked, we're aligned. Like that doesn't
Nope.
necessarily mean that, because one of you can be like, okay, I'm fine with going to church once a month. The other person like, no, I want to go every time the church doors are open. I want to go to midweek. I want to go to Sunday service.
I
I
want
want
to
to go to a
serve. I
small
want
group.
to.
I want
Yeah.
to serve. I want to do all these things. And the other person might think it's not that serious. Like going to church on Sunday a few times is enough.
Yeah.
But no, like that will cause friction, and you have to just be honest. Like, granted, can people grow? Yes, but it's just like you don't want to put yourself in a situation where it's like you're forcing this person to grow, or you're forcing this person to have the same perspective.
Right. All right. Number 4. Okay. Date with communicated purpose or end goal. My bad. Date with a communicated purpose or end goal.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's like you don't want to just be with somebody just to be with them, just to say you're not alone. You get what I'm saying? Just to have somebody, just to have a companion.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I feel like we've heard people say before, date with a purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a communicated purpose. That's what's
Right.
important. Are y'all both on the same page and talk about like, hey, what is your intentions in this, and us talking and us going out and us getting to know each other? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Are y'all both on the same page about what you want out of, a relationship in a certain season?
Yeah, I think that's really important. Like, because, okay, let's say you both align, you have the same perspective about dating, all the things like that. It still needs to be communicated, because at the end of the day, you still are two individuals who have
Yeah.
different life experience. So you need to come on one page about, like, okay, what is our goal for this relationship?
Yeah.
Like, I remember when we first started getting to know each other, with one of our first hangouts, it was just like, what is your goal? This is my intention. This is what I want. This is what type of relationship I
remember
have.
that.
Like, what's
The food court at the mall.
what you got? You're so funny.
Yeah.
So what do you have? You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think it's important, because that creates a level of like, why are you doing all
What?
that?
I'm just.
It adds a level of like, so you have vision, you have goals, you are doing a lot.
What?
Why are you doing all
That's
that?
crazy. I ain't doing nothing.
Okay.
That's what you was gonna say?
Yes.
All right.
You just tried at me.
I just tried. That's
He was
crazy.
doing a lot.
Yeah. But no, like you gotta be intentional. It's one of those things like you can't just go in it just blind and just freestyling it, whatever.
Yeah.
Like obviously you want to be organic, but there's still got to be a level of like intentionality. You want to make sure you're having the right conversations,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yes, that's
That you're
so
not
important.
just spending your time together, just gazing at each other all day.
Or just
And then,
flirting all the time, saying
yeah,
flattering things, like no truly getting to know someone.
yeah.
Like
Do have
it's
some depth.
yeah, like it should have some substance to what you're talking about. Like you should
Right.
truly be getting to know this person, not just like surface level things, but intentional things that help you identify if you can see yourself being with this person for the rest of your life. Like that's the whole point, right?
Right.
Getting to know somebody to see like, okay, with what I'm getting to learn, what I'm learning about you, like, can I see you leading me for the wife? Can I see you leading me? Like, can I see this person leading my household? Can I submit to the vision of God that they have? Like, can I submit to their leadership? All these type of things. Like, you need to like have the conversation to be able to identify these
Are
things.
are you
Yeah.
like are you discussing timelines? Are y'all on the
Yeah.
same
Yes,
timeline about things?
that's
Yeah.
huge. Oh my goodness. Because
Yeah.
we've seen so many couples where it's just like they didn't realize until after they were married that they didn't talk about timelines about when to have kids, when they wanted to have kids, when they wanted to buy their first house, like the bigger decisions that people would
Or
say,
even
like,
just starting out,
or
when are you looking to even try to get married?
right. When are you trying to like like how long do you actually want to be engaged? Some people one
Yeah.
year, some people 5 years, some people 3 months.
Yeah.
You don't know. Like, but it's important to have those conversations because it's just like again, like that brings you both on the same page.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's where you have a situation where it's like if you don't have those conversations, then y'all both on two different planets. And once the conversation comes, it's just like, okay, we done been together for 2 years, and now you're saying you want to wait longer. Now
Right.
you're saying you want to get married
And
tomorrow.
it,
Like,
and then also it helps you. That stuff helps you when you go about it this route too, where there's intentionality, there's a purpose to it. So it helps you better with identifying like all of the flags,
yes,
the
that's
green
true.
flags, yellow flags, red flags, right? And something else that we say, you always want to acknowledge the greens,
Mm-hmm.
right? Probe the yellows
Mm-hmm.
and address the reds.
Yeah.
Like, and you want to do that sooner than later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before you go to forming soul ties in it, before you go to get like, I mean, all emotionally wrecked, like emotionally
Yeah.
wrecked
And
in it.
that's
You know what I
why
mean?
dating God's way is so important because it's like the point of it is to keep your emotions from leading the way. And when you're doing it without like all of the extra unnecessary things when it comes to the physical aspect of it, you're able to go into a relationship and like with a sound mind, like really being led by the Holy Spirit because you're not like you're not clouded by all of the emotionalism of things, all of the like unnecessary stuff.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think when it comes to like putting purpose to it as well, there's like a certain accountability in it too, where it's like you're not going to just playing games.
Right.
You get what I mean? Both people know, like, all right, I'm really valuing the other person's time,
Mm-hmm.
valuing their life. Like, I'm even going to be honest. If I start to see something to it, like, man, I might not be this for you, and not like,
Yeah.
it's really a purpose. And when we keep forgetting about the end goal thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
The end goal, like, period, point blank, should be
Marriage.
to get married.
Mm-hmm.
What are you dating somebody for if you either don't want marriage at a certain time, or you not want marriage, like
Or you just
not thinking
know
about
that
marriage,
you don't
you
want to
know that
marry
you're
that
ready.
person. It's been situations that
You
at
know, we
least that we've
say,
witnessed where it's like somebody's like, I don't actually see myself marrying you, but I just like being around you for now, and that's crazy. But
right? No, I mean, some of the advice we would give some people is, if you know you're not ready or looking to be married within the next 18 months or so, you shouldn't be dating.
yeah,
Just don't date.
yeah. If
And
you
again,
say you're not
especially if
ready,
you're
yeah,
if you're a Christian, like, you know what I mean? If you're a Christian, that's again, it's not on the same wavelength or same type of time as in the world, where people just like date and they all just act married anyway for years. It's like, no, if you're really doing this right with purpose about growing or so, it should be going toward that. That's what we're
yeah,
here to do. Like, yeah, that's just, man, that's non-negotiable.
yeah.
Or at least it should be. All right, now last one, number 5, establish and execute boundaries.
Yes, my favorites.
Or your relationship gonna be out of bounds
Yeah,
if you don't establish the boundaries.
or it can get toxic real quick.
Yeah.
Without boundaries.
Yeah. So be honest what you can and can't handle.
Yes, yes, yes.
Please.
That is one of the biggest things that like I really just pray that we get better at is just
Yeah.
being honest with ourselves. Especially if you have previous experience before this relationship or before the relationship. If you've experienced certain stuff and you know yourself, be honest with yourself. Don't go in there prideful saying like, "Oh, okay, I got this. I can handle it. I know my limits." No, we shouldn't be testing
And,
waters or limits.
and just in case some people are not really catching what we mean by that about because we don't want to assume.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to assume. When we say, setting boundaries, I mean, or being able to like be honest about what you can and can't handle.
Yeah,
We're
so
basically saying with the mindset of you not having sex.
right, obviously, that's the
Yeah.
goal. Dating God's way. The goal is
You're not
to
being physically
what the word
intimate.
says, abstain yourself until you are
Keeping
married,
yourself to, yeah.
husband and wife, keeping
Right.
yourself
Because
pure.
everybody's not the same kind of Christian.
Yes, seek it. Right. We talking about what the word say.
Right.
Until you're married. And again, if before Christ or even after you messed up or made a mistake, like God is a
Yeah.
forgiving God, He will forgive you. Just repent and turn away. But the point is when entering into a relationship where you're trying to date God's way, like be honest with what you can and cannot handle. Do not play games. Don't like go in with pride. Like, no. At the end of the day, if you have been sexually active before and you know certain things or you just know certain touches, certain whatever that you like or that will get you there, why play around with that?
Right.
And be
Right.
like, yeah, I'm still going to be strong enough to not have sex. That's crazy. Like, you are literally setting yourself up. Like,
Yeah.
let's just be honest.
Yeah. No, I think about, man, when I don't know, people just be on this like you got to try it before you buy it,
Mm-mm.
and I mean that's all. I feel like that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
I think we'll have too. I think we'll have that conversation. I think we'll we'll dedicate a whole episode
Mm-hmm.
to the boundary talk, right? But yeah, even people just like, man, the whole test driving thing. And I mean, let's think about it. A car lot, they try to get you to test drive a car. So that be the thing that manipulates you,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they
Buy
want you to
it.
buy it.
Right.
But once you test drive it and you fall in love with, man, like how smooth it is when you drive and all of that, how you feel and look at whatever, is like now you ain't thinking about the details of the car no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's the stuff that could be wrong with it or anything like that. You get what I mean?
Ow.
None of it. You ain't thinking that much about how this might be a bad deal.
Right.
None of that.
Or how expensive the payments gonna be.
Woof. And
Help.
that's what we sit here
Yeah.
talking about with this. So it clouds your judgment
Yeah.
once you cross that boundary.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to put up some boundaries to keep from crossing that one.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, we'll dedicate a whole episode to that. But ultimately, we want to invite accountability in our
Right.
lives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that means you should have some wise counsel in your life.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Absolutely.
assume, I ain't gonna know, I ain't gonna assume both people in this relationship as Christians should have covering.
Yes. So important.
Covering.
We have.
And some friends that's willing to slap you if you about to step out of God's will.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't just saying that. That's the word, right?
Mm-hmm.
The slap of a friend
Friend can
can
be
be trusted,
trusted.
right?
Yes.
So yeah, you want to be able to discern the right or wrong people to be involved in your relationship, speaking into it,
Because not
things like that.
everybody has your best interest at heart. And at the end of the day, some people
Nope.
are haters. I just,
Yeah. No, some
yeah.
people be hating. Some people just don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and some
God bless
people
their
just don't
heart.
have, right. Like, they just don't have the wisdom or experience or anything to really be able to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No slight to them, but it's just like some people just can't.
I know some people be getting like advice from single people. It ain't got nothing to do with like the lifestyle or holiness of it. It really just be on like
The
the
actual,
relational part of
yeah,
it.
the
It's like
relationship. Yeah.
I never understood that.
Yeah. I think people look at it sometimes like, okay, well, they're wise, you know.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, okay, the wisdom can apply to all areas.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I was
Yeah.
just trying. I think maybe,
Yeah.
I think,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Got you. Yeah.
Your face don't look like it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I got you. I don't got them, but I got you.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
no, I'm also thinking about people just be having just bad friends too. Just
yeah.
yeah. Like sometimes your friends can sometimes be kind of
Why are
tripping.
you single?
Yeah.
Your friend.
But then you got some friends where it's just like, oh, it ain't that bad. You do that, God will forgive you. It's just like, what? Are
Mm-mm.
you stupid?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
They gonna mess up that. They gonna mess up this whole relationship. Now, don't not even have God in it no more. If they cross a certain line,
Mm-hmm.
and now it just have their mind going crazy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But no, that like there's so much more we can say
Mm-hmm.
about dating God's way, and I feel like we'll have plenty of episodes do so.
Yeah.
But if we just talk about just like just straight up, just foundation, beginners, rookie,
Yeah.
freshman level, you get what I mean? Those are five to at least start with,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
So, hey guys, I hope this was helpful to someone out here.
Yep.
Man, if it is, you want to like, hit that subscribe button, share with somebody. Man, we pray some you guys go out there and just do it God's way, man.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so fun.
Yeah. So to the next episode. Peace.